Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading in the colony section yet again for the next installment of a LOL's LPAC. That's right, there are only two left that I haven't done and I just want to wrap them up just so this whole series is kind of complete. Plus this is also a series, the LPAC Threads series, and this is number 2. This format is back with a vengeance, this time with a thicker but more protected river valley. Oh my. It's the path of glory, though. It's the path of glory, and we shall be taking it. Good afternoon, sir, madam, other. I'm writing to inform you of the pressing matters of a nearby human settlers. Your ancestors revolted against them previously for consuming a jail brethren, and they are currently repeating the same mistake. Hope this letter finds you well. Your good friend, Emit. I like that. Emit. P.S. Bam. Trying out this format again, although a bit less forced than previously. Sorry for any lag, but it's unavoidable with larger maps and auto-build, and I hope we enjoy. Do reach out on Discord map posts, as they give me a lot of joy and commitment to make more. So do reach out to LOLs to make more. That LOLs does make some pretty fantastic maps. I am a fan. So yeah, I'm also a fan of, well, I like so very much. The no exit ones are getting kind of fun and stuff, but LOLs, there's something about it. I really like the designs and things, like just all the gaps and stuff. It's always a good time. So here we are, just a little babby emitter. We're going to be upgrading it right away. There's a babby emitter, gotta upgrade that. And yeah, we have our first assaults over here. We can do some stuff over this way. But we can also take the path of glory. Oh my, we want to get around. Obviously the planes are coming along here, not along the path. So the path is probably the best way to go. That being said, that doesn't mean it's the only way to go, but hey, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Obviously, we can fill our path or not. It's up to us. We're going to be taking it, though. It's the path of glory. That's the point. We have our blob nest right at the start. I like blob's nests. I would actually prefer, honestly, the skimmer and the blob's nest swapped, because skimmers, I think, are better. Well, skimmers are just better overall, to be fair. But blob's nests are better sort of late. Like, early on, with so many targets, I mean, even if this was 10 blobs, you might have one, like, say you worked your way up to get to that. One might go for this, two might go over here, one might go up here, up here, up here. You know, they just spread out so very much. If blobs could have, like, a cone targeting, maybe not they all target the same thing, but, like, all blobs will attack in a 30-degree cone arc. So it's like, oh yeah, all 10 blobs, they're just going this way, you know? Then you could have some things be like, oh, the blobs are coming. Oh, all 10 are coming this way, you know? Ba-boom. That would be amazing. So, I don't know if that's even feasible, though. Don't even know if that's possible, but we shall see. We have an emitter up here, which is just nice to have. We got our air sac attack up here, and then we have, what, an emitter, and our skimmer factory. Okay, looks like that's everything. Is there spores? Oh, nope. Spores are down there. You're great, spores. Side note, spores, never great. Oh, not never great, just not right now, because, again, if a spore were to land, like, say a spore landed over here, that's just going to create AC. So a spore is actually not quite so handy. We are going to increase the speed right away, and I guess we can start working on our air sac, our path of glory, right? We need to mesh it up. Actually, maybe I shouldn't mesh it up right away, right? Because we do want to spread out a little bit first, right? Because now most of the creep is going to be coming down here. You know what? Let's do that. Let's spread out first. Sorry, Path of Glory. We'll be back for you soon. I want the creep to just spread out naturally first, kinda. I'll get rid of all the mesh. Because I want to get to, like, here, right? If we can get to there, I guess we're kind of getting there either way. It's getting pretty close, Just want to destroy a couple of these early ones, you know, make our path pretty good. Alright, that'll be pretty good. We'll surround these even with the Path of Glory. I think we're good, because that guy's going down, this mortar's going to go down, and then we're going to be safe. Because they are building on the Path of Glory. Holy moly, they're building on the Path of Glory. Get out of here. Nobody wants you to do that. This is our Path of Glory, and it's a nice, long, and winding road. It leads to the factory, which is both a plus and a minus. It's good once the factory is gone. I mean, the factory is gone. However, once the factory is gone, it'll just be rebuilt probably in their base of operations. So, you know, it's sort of one of those double-edged sword kind of things, you know. It's good, it's bad, it's other. but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Upgrade-wise, again, we do want to just focus on this emitter for now. We'll probably move on to a different emitter. Let's see. This is a 40 every 12. This is every 15. So this is actually much better, right? It's 20% better. Or 25% worse, depending on how you want to look at it. And then what's this emitter down here? This is, oh my gosh, that's a 0.3. We want that bad boy to be our emitter, of course. Now, what's interesting is this emitter is not actually on the Path of Glory. So if we were to take this early, it doesn't start activate the mesh, which is a little bit of a shame. I mean, we can activate it with that. It's just interesting to see that it's not on it. You know, it's like, oh, you're not officially a part of the path. Although nothing, I guess no things are officially a part of the path. The path stands alone. So that's a plus. As you can see, we're just naturally getting to this now. We are getting to this. It's going to breed for us very, very soon. I'm going to start saving for this next emitter, I think. Especially because we hit this. And yeah, do we want anything else, right? We could come over here, take some of this, but this wall is going to be pretty tricky unless we're meshing over here. So the question is, do we focus on the path? Do we focus on the mesh? And for now, I think we're focusing on the Path of Glory. They have plenty of power. I mean, we could try and disrupt them, in quotes. It's not going to do anything. So I'm not really worried about that. However, one thing that I do want to do is diverge from the Path of Glory, right? We love the Path of Glory here. It's amazing. It does the best of work. But it's not everything we want, right? I mean, there's more to life than just the Path of Glory. So, I think this is a pretty good spot right around here to just drop a few Egos. You know, maybe something like this. Drop one there and there. That should be pretty good. And we'll want to pop all eggs, so boom, boom, boom. And we'll just want to get to meshing, right? We want to mesh in this void, connect it up, and have a new set. We're doing the path, you know, the divergent path here, right? Now we can grab a rock, get rid of you, get out of here, and hopefully we can get this earned mortar out of the way, right? We get the earned one out. That's just going to be good for business, which is great. And there we go. We're landing over here. We're still taking the path. Don't get me wrong. We're still taking the path. But this is going to get us this corner, get us over here, and it's going to be pretty nice, right? It's going to cut out some of their power, which is always good to do. We got rid of an earned mortar, which was just firing on us, so that's great for us. Oh wow! As you can see, we're just spreading out all over the place. You know, we're just gooing up the world, which is fine, which is great. Now, unfortunately, they are they're able to hold us back a wee little bit right now, right? We're not necessarily the strongest lad in the world. But I think if we cut off this whole side, that will just help substantially, right? So we toss down maybe 3 eggs. Cut out the power. There we go. No more power to this side. Now we should be able to easily take it, right? Now the one thing we have to watch for is this breeding zone. There are two things that want to hinder us with this breeding. So I do want to watch out. Now, they will run out of power, which is good. So I just... okay, so it looks like the breeding is hitting now. So let's actually control this breed, right? Because it looks like there's actually, like... the land is hidden under the trees, so if this starts firing, that's probably going to breed. And that's bad news, right? So let's just pop these eggs, make it breed for us, not for them. Yes, and we should be good. This should be our corner, and that should help feed us. Feed us, yes. Okay, very, very good. We have a new breeding zone. The Path of Glory is still moving. I'm going to mesh all of this because whenever it breeds, I wanted to go into our Path of Glory, of course. And yeah, I mean, our path... oh, wow. We're at the factory. This whole area is now effectively cut off. Oh, no, it's officially cut off, not effectively cut off. So, yeah, we've taken this area just from the Path of Glory. Huzzah for the Path of Glory. We're working our way around here, which is also very, very cool and fantastic. Yeah, we're making some pretty good strides. And the next stride that we're going to do, again, I said this emitter is like really, really strong. And we have a new path. Now, this path is not the best, right? As you can see, this is all terrain that's going to breed. Now, we don't really want that. I would rather come from this side, because you can't attach to breeder terrain. Yeah, we could mesh up to here a little bit, but then our meshing gets really bad. Really, really bad. Although, that being said, we would get this emitter. That might actually be worth it. Just get it. Just get to that emitter and take the emitter, right? So, maybe we try it. Maybe we just give it a go. I'm a little paranoid of that. A little bit. Oh yeah, look at all this. It's great. Those planes can keep doing their thing. The planes are actually still very annoying because they're not here. And because they're not here, they will always refill, which they have plenty of energy, right? Energy is not their concern. But because they're refilling and firing, they are just lowering the amount of creep that we have. I would much rather this be a full zone. So we will want, like, these planes taken out at some point. And they have plenty of connections. It's not like I could destroy this pylon and this and cut off this area. I would love to do that. That would be amazing. But we are, you know, you can see the creep is moving along pretty good, right? So, what do we want to do? We have loads of eggs, loads of upgrades. Again, I want to upgrade something that isn't the base. I want to upgrade this, to be fair. So I think that's what we're going to go for, right? We have 30 eggs. I think we only need, like, 6 or so for here. So let's just see this. And unfortunately, I am going to destroy all of this mesh. I say unfortunately, it's just so we can make connections to land very well. And bazinga, now this mesh can reconnect. But you can see we have a nice connection to land. It's very, oh no. It's breeding right now. All right, so we're just going to have to catch on the next breeding cycle, which is fine. We will. We'll egg up the next breeding cycle. We got some of it. I should have done that at a better time. I'm not going to lie. The timing on that was a little off. That was my fault. But that's okay. We have just a few seconds for the next breeding cycle. As you can see, the creep is crossing this mesh, which is all we truly care about. And the breeding cycle is going to hit now. And this is the important one, right? Boop, bop, beep, boop, bop. Now, these eggs won't pop, so we'll toss one in the center just to pop them all. And boom, boom, boom. Make it breed for us, not for them. That way, we can sort of fight back. Yeah, they'll be able to fend this off, probably. But it's not going to be perfect for them. It's not going to be perfect. All we truly care about is getting up here. And, yeah, we're going to have to do that again. Oh, no. So, right now, so boom. Now we don't have to do the other egg, though, which is what's importante. And we can even spread this around now. We can actually go a little bit further. You're not going to pop where we want. And I think we want, I don't know, something like this. Just a couple destruction points. Let the creep actually settle here. We got plenty over here now. And I want all my boosts in this bad boy. Well, that's right. This bad boy is getting the boosts. Perfect. There we go. We got it. And this is now 400 every 0.3 seconds. 40% better than this bad boy. Oh, baby. Now we have the big one on our side. And the Path of Glory, we're now assaulting the Path of Glory. It's a two-pronged assault now, right? We have our path over here. We have our path over here. And the Path of Glory is just gorgeous. Oh, baby. Look at it go. I mean, look at this monster, right? We can even connect it up if we want, maybe. Might be able to connect around the edge. I think I can. So this will actually boost up the rest of the path as well, theoretically. So that should eventually help up here, because we just want our path to move, right? We want the path. The path is the key. We can take over anything now, right? I was thinking of meshing over here. I don't think it really matters that much. We will have to worry about over here, so I want to save my eggs. These planes, going to be problematic. Again, not the end of the world. Realistically, what I should do is mesh back, have a better mesh connection over here, and then mesh over from, like, here, right? We'll take this out pretty easily, to be fair. But these planes, there are a lot of them. They will be a problem. Oh! Earned! Gunner! Boom! Us. It is said must be done. You gotta always get your earned gunners. The other option is we could go for the planes. Now, again, going for the planes, that's gonna risk, not even risk, it's going to cause an AC avalanche. And that's the problem, right? AC, you don't want to do. You don't want it. Getting rid of those, though, fantastic. You gotta get rid of those earned units. You know what? Let's get rid of the in-space units as well, right? No one likes you if you're in space, so get out of here. Stop shooting me. And we have to watch this side very carefully. Again, this is getting taken over, which is great. I have 10 more upgrades. Holy moly. ×2 speed is wild. And we're up to 600 every 0.3 seconds. This is going to be quite effective. Again, we just need to get to, like, here. If we get to here and mesh it up, we'll be pretty good. I am going to increase the mesh over here because I want Oh my god, we have friendos! Oh my gosh, we have friendos. What have I done? We need to demesh, so we can increase our interval count to 20. And then we have to remesh to increase our forb count. So we're demeshing first to increase our interval, and then we're remeshing. Now, this will not be a problem in the newest version of LPAC, thanks to Fire Swamp. The forbs are now set up to, it's always set at 20 seconds, and forbs no longer get increased payloads and things like that. So it's just great news all around, right? So now we have a huge emitter doing huge emitter things. We're taking out basically both sides. Oh my gosh, look at that skim. You did it, skimmers. That was the skim that we freaking needed. And with that, let's even mesh up here. Right? We want to get our mesh going in this direction. Does that work? That does work, yeah. We want to get our mesh up here to this. Once these two start firing, we are going to be egging that zone. We need one more here, and then we can mesh it up. So one more. Looks like the sprayers are starting to fire, though. Alright, so we have just a few seconds. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, so I don't want this to hit, so we are going to be doing a bunch of this, right? We have a load of eggs, and there are quite a lot of things in our way. I will get rid of a couple on either or their side, because I want to control this. This is actually pretty importante to control. Because it's our first... Oh, the eggs didn't pop. But the AC didn't get there either, so that's actually fine. That's actually okay. We'll do it with this next... There we go. And it popped a little early this time, but that's fine, that's fine. We'll keep our mesh coming up this way. We'll toss an upgrade over here, and now we'll mesh it up. And as you can see, now that we've meshed it up, this is at 20 seconds. However... now we're increasing our forb count and payload. Bazinga. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So now we have a good set. Unfortunately, the AC is there, and that is the problemo. Popped a little bit too early for my liking, but that's okay, that's okay. Because we got eggs for that. We got eggs for that. Eggs for days. Yeah, they're cutting it down, but we did get rid of the... sprayers, so I'm not super worried about it any longer. Alright, so that's good. Sprayer. Now we got the forbs coming out. Actually, the forbs are going to help probably more than anything else, because they're going to make this crimson-y. And, oh no. I don't want the forbs to stay over here. Yeah, I think we do. I think, unfortunately, I'm going to cut off the previous zone. The actual Path of Glory, you are isolated now. It's just a little bit of a change, but I want the forbs to stay up here so they can crimsonate this for the planes. So we now have to watch this area again. And again, we're over here now. This is the key, right? We're over here. We're taking their things, ruining their day. And next breeding cycle, we're going to take from them. So we're going to take this breeding cycle, and I think we're going to go for the planes here. So this breeding cycle, looks like we're taking it without having to worry about anything, which is even better. These are problematic, so let's do this for this breeding cycle a little bit, and let's move our butts down here. Because if we can get these planes out of here, we've basically taken the map, right? These planes are just immensely annoying. And yeah, I don't want them here. That should be more than enough. Bazinga. As you can see, we're taking all the land now, and it looks like the planes are going down, right? I think the planes have gone down. All of these have gone down. Basically, we have taken just a huge swath of the map. This is even breeding for us, which is great. That's breeding for them. That's not so great. We're not over there. We're not going to get over there anytime soon. So that's a little bit of a problem. We have taken this, though. This is going to breed for us. So we have one breeder. Gonna have a second, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not super worried. As you can see, the skimmers are starting to come out even more in force. But without the planes here, I mean, this is able to really get going. So that's the big key. And you know what? I think we're just gonna help out over here, right? This is just having a day. So let's just help out, right? Let's say friends, countrymen, creepers. Let's wait for this shield to... Boop. Okay, good. Boop. We're going to do this while the shield is blinking. It's a little dangerous to do, but boom, there we go. Let's take the top here. That should also breed for us, which should also then just take out the rest. Hopefully it does. Let's surround it in the meshitudes. And, oh, air sacs. Let's grab one air sac, my favorite upgrade. Get the skimmer count up, get the payloads up. I do like increasing the payload. It is nice. Although, in the future packs, you don't get to increase the payload, you just increase skimmer count, which is fine. I am quite okay with that. Just more skimmers, more good, right? Looks like the map is kind of being taken out now, though. I mean, the skimmers hitting the main base, there isn't that much AC to worry about. Yeah, okay, that's breeding. Whoop-de-doo. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Get that 20. 20 sounds good. I think we're going to go more air sacs now, because, you know what, air sac attack, it's fun. They do have their base, of course. It is problematic, but, I mean, they can't stop this emitter. This emitter is just too much. And it's nice because we did cut it off, right? We cut off the emitter. This is now coming in from the side. Ooh, did we just skim their base? Holy moly. That's pretty good, too. You gotta love when you skim the base. Let's just use a couple eggs on the outside. Take out all of their connection points here, and that should really just solve the problem. Right, we take out those connection points. Bazinga. Hey, look, they have no power. And now this does die off. But, I mean, their base is super dead. Everything is super dead. Their base just can't unskim at this point. So... I should have done spores. I should have done spores and air sacs. I mean, their base is done, right? So, kind of a thing. Yeah, not too bad. And that's, you know, we still took the Path of Glory all the way to here, and we were using the Path of Glory. We were doing, like, the backdoor Path of Glory, too, right? We need these to connect up, though. That is the most important thing. So we'll just times 4 speed it. And Path of Glory joining the complete Path of Glory. Oh, it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Oh, let it go. You can do it. Yeah. Oh, there's a dark tower there? Holy moly, that is... I mean, that's good if you take the main path, you get to here, you can't really fight up, and then you can start using this. You take a corner, and all your upgrades can slowly win out. That's a nice guaranteed win right there. But there we go. That is the snaky path of... Or threads, sorry, not Path of Glory, the threads. Bam, there we go. I mean, I'd say that's how we did. Again, I was just having fun, but I think we did okay. You know, we did, what, 26 minutes? Still not bad. There's a lot of 30s here, you know, things like that. So, it was a pretty decent way to do it. Had a blast. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed. I hope you did as well. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.